Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you on how to fend off this weird opening that literally nobody played. It's called the Polish opening, and because nobody played this opening, so I got my cousin, Spaceship in Space. He played this opening and I've already have a trap in mind. So of course, he plays the move B4. The Polish opening. So I'm lurking my pawn right here because I don't want to strike in the center. He could easily get to the bishop and gain development, and he could push this pawn and push this pawn and put the knight here to attack this center pawn. So it's kind of risky to put it in the center right now. So I'm just gonna push one square, and next he can't get the bishop, just like I said. Well, y'all think this is a free pawn. What are you doing? Why are you staring at it? But if I take the free pawn, he will take my rook and also a free pawn. Yes. So I have to develop my knight to stop that from happening, and maybe I could grab this pawn now. But he, of course, defends it because now, he can't take my rook no more, so he has to defend this pawn. Why would he ever lose his pawn? So I opt for this pawn, because if he takes and I just get with the development and I push d5 and I get great center control. So he didn't like to take and he pushed. Okay, it's getting interesting. And because he pushed, he left a hole in the center. I just strike it, and I'm controlling the center. The center is mine now. What is he gonna do? He strikes back with the center. Okay, but he left his king in the open, so I develop my queen with a check. And now I don't know, but he's supposed to go here and it protects his king and also pokes at my queen, so it's kind of scary. But he plays here because it's a development move. Okay, fair point. But I push my knight here so I'm pressuring his knight, and I'm still threatening to take on the next move, and with a check, and I get a free knight and bishop too. And he developed his queen to protect his knight, but I'm just gonna take his pawn and still pressuring even more. He thinks it's a free pawn and he takes. But now I can develop the bishop. He can't take because my knight is protecting. The knight is protected by the pawn, and the pawn is protected by the pawn. Okay. So, but I left this pawn in the open, so he took my pawn. He's still protecting the knight. Alright, he's still protecting the knight, and he gained a free pawn. But I want the pawn back, so I take and give him a check. And he runs, and then I push the pawn because now I want to close it on him, so he doesn't have connection with the horse anymore. I mean the knight. But the knight is not pinned anymore, so it's kind of not that important. But he takes, of course, it's a free rook. I run, and he gets greedy and takes my bishop. Now I attack the queen, and he took my rook, but I take their knight, and the pawn is protected by the knight, so the bishop has to run, and I just take a pawn for free. Now he's trying to gain in developments because he has so much in material and plus 9 points. But I give him the check, and I play the brilliant move bishop e3. After he takes, I do another brilliant knight f2. Oh my gosh, because after he takes, I'm gonna push queen d2 check. He runs, And I check, and he runs, and it's checkmate. Alright, thank you for listening. Goodbye.